soft to lay down, but I gotta try and make it less disgusting. Wish me the best of luck, as one is nasty and uneven grounds out here, and two, the Foal's gonna be jumping around distracting me. So. Although not entirely preventable, it is a little frustrating. The snow is not gone. This is just an area that the hay kept being in. So, the thing is this is not entirely preventable. It would have been more preventable had we not taken on Piper. And if other people, if she hadn't tossed all of the hay out while she was eating, she was like the epitome of a hay burner. Bailey's not much better, honestly, but it's just sort of springtime in Vermont. It's nasty. It gets really gross before it gets better. Is it afternoon? It is. Ooh, boy. This is usually the best time to be filming because this is the warmest it's going to possibly be for the day. Hence why the baby's outside. Yesterday, I had to turn her out earlier in the day, and I left her out for a full day, which was just 9 to 3. But today, I didn't turn her out until like an hour ago. She is figuring out how to run, but I will say, from my other friends who have light horses, these things do not run like those things do. It's much harder to get that on camera, isn't it? You like have short little bursts and it takes a lot of energy. You haven't really laid down a lot today. You're so fluffy, aren't you? Come here, little thing. Let's show them your cute little moves. Leave those alone. She almost fell into it. Okay. This weekend's going to be roasty toasty, basically. A little bit of moisture. And then apparently, like the next Wednesday, it's going to plummet again. I do think all the snow will leave this week. It's hard to get anything done around these things. I just like to get some of it cleaned up because it helps with the melting process. It can be kind of satisfying. It is definitely a bit of a workout. You're getting rain today. That's crazy. It's nice to see warmer weather, I guess. There. Watch her run by. Hi. Yeah, those the lovely comments, time for a new rake. You guys didn't watch Sundays? It must have been Sunday. I was filming when she broke it. That sent me about down a tweaking lane. Hey, I'm cleaning there. It's gonna get a little slippery. Drinks around me. Choo-choo. John, that was a really old article. I no longer am a part of the trash route that is drawn by. That is a long time ago for me. A little bit of a predicament right there, love bug. Usually it has this like nice slide, layers of ice. But for some odd reason this one's not doing so hot. So that's Grandma, that's not Mom. Mom's on the other side. Bye, Mama. Bye, Mama. Can't drink off of Grandma. I only have 10 acres. It wouldn't be like the most ideal in some people's situations. The way I have it set up works for me. I'm Braxton Steen, honey. I own this ball. Yeah, she's a little looker. Isn't she? Tossing her head. Been getting dripped on this side. Oh, and you're spraying off all over the fucking place. That's lovely. Hi, baby. Come here. She's on to bigger, better things. I can't track it in reverse. Whoa, you got a skip in there? So the only reason I could leave her out yesterday all day was because I was here for a lot of it with the farrier. Because otherwise, they can fit through the benders. Whoa, you're gonna knock it over. She's running around. they can fit through and they don't know how to deal with the fences and all sorts of little things like that that make it so they can get set places. Hi, coming through? So I had the cutest itty bitty little blanket on her, but she was running around like she is right now. And that made it so she got all hot and sweaty under the blanket, so we had to take it off. So, yes, learning how to do it. I'm currently just in leggings. I need to switch my job first so I can get some riding done. It is a baby Clydesdale. Not nearly melted enough to be doing this. In the Navy, I'm sweating my ass off. In the Navy. Go run. You're figuring it out. You're doing so well at it. Keep it up. I'm not gonna get shit done around you, am I? I'm too busy petting you all the time. I'm making sure you don't knock over the cameras. I do not add anybody. I don't have a Telegram. I don't have a Telegram. I don't have a WhatsApp. I don't do that shit. I only have my one page. So if you think you're talking to me on any of that, please understand it is not me. I also will never message you first unless you've signed up for my page. There is a greeting message there, but otherwise than that, if you really join my page and don't say anything to me, I will be sending out messages to start conversation. But I don't do that on TikTok or Instagram. So please don't fall for scammers. I've heard that there's quite a few good ones around right now. And that's really fucking annoying. I have a company that tries to take them down, but it doesn't work. Yep, all Clydesdales. Where did I put the rake? I'm trying to stay focused, but how the fuck do you focus around Foal? What's up, Chatty? You trying to talk about where to lay down? I wanted her blanket on her out here so that way she could lay down and not get wet. It's not gonna hurt her. It's just better that way. And she started running around so much, she was getting hot and sweaty underneath, and it was gross. it doesn't take very much for them to start smelling really fucking bad. So, and you are a long ways away from when we can shave you. Your aunt got shaved. She was a little older than you. So I want this whole area to be just sand, but it's got all dirty. Bennington Battle Day. I don't even know where Oklahoma is. Oh, thank you. These boots were bought for me off my Amazon wish list. And so. Thanks, Bailey. You guys are being funny. Okay, I'm gonna have to move on from just doing this sort of stuff. Is the baby there yet? That thing? So I need to make some videos about the fact there have been quite a few lives or spams about me and things along those lines. You're the cutest. Lay down right there. It's a good spot for you. But she probably won't, knowing her. So. Oh, maybe. You're so cute. But, yep. Yes, baby's doing great. The baby's kicked. It doesn't even know how to run yet. Working on it. But no, she hasn't kicked yet. I would do anything for her to open up around here. Maybe not the downpouring part, but here's the baby. She was born Monday morning, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days. I wish I liked the look of this barn. It's not a very useful barn. There's a whole monologue about it's gonna go, which is really sad to me because I really hate watching like antiques and stuff get ripped down. Although it's really only from 1958, so it's not that old of a barn. It just was seriously mis-fucking treated for years. So snow. Yes. Actually, while I was watching a live, or while I was doing a live, there were people who were like, what are you going to call it? What are you going to call it? And despite the fact I had told myself I wasn't going to name her any of the same letters we have, I'm going to, her name's Violet. So far, Violet. So, we're thawing out. There's still piles and piles of snow. This is just an area that had a lot of hay down on it. And I was trying to get some of it cleaned up. When this Piper was here, this is where she was turned out at night. And somebody thought that the more you fed her, maybe the more she would eat, which was really stupid. And she made a mess out of it, so that really sucks. Yeah, so actually I have to thank my fans, Jay, for naming her. Because it was completely would have not come across my mind, being that I was trying to avoid V's and S's and T's and F's and B's. There's a lot of letters I was trying to avoid, and then we ended up with this. This is 100% Clydesdale. No Belgians here. She was born Monday. Sunday, 12 o'clock, went into labor. She came out by 12:20. So Monday morning. What's the difference? There's a lot of differences. That's essentially like asking what's the difference between a black lab and a golden retriever. Although they're both retrieving breeds, they have nothing in common. Their color and hair is one of them. So this mom had a bunch of issues with her, what's called feather on their back, or feather on their lower legs. So I actually had to shave them off, and they're growing in. But Clydesdales have the feathering on their lower legs. Belgians do not. Belgians come in blonde and chestnut colors. Clydesdales come in this bay color or black. So Belgians don't come in black. Belgians don't come in bay, so their hair will never be black and their bodies will always be brown and blonde. Percherons are always gray or black, except for this one fucking strand of people who like to try to keep red Percherons. So. Basically like Dodge, Chevy, and Fords. Yeah, they might be all trucks, but they're not even remotely close. The big mare has a sister who's half thoroughbred, half Clydesdale. Same father, different mother. It's all good. I like to inform here. The mare's head is literally getting rained on from the rooftop. I'm in Vermont, where the snow is starting to melt, but really getting that down. She was not that good at it. So the first thing they do is they bump it a couple times, and then they do that. I don't do, I assist with my own horse's feet. I do not actually do farrier work. I do ride this one. I've ridden her mother. Her mom is exhausted over here. She's next to give birth again. I'm not going to go with if there's a more docile breed. I would say that the difference between them is the same way that you have black labs that are born for hunting sport breeds, and then you have black labs that are basically just born to sit on a couch. And we have that same thing. You have poorly bred animals that tend to be less spicy. It's also off of how you feed them and train with them. So the whole reason that, oh, it'd be so nice to ride them, they're so tall. That's actually their worst fucking trait. You cannot get up on these things without a step up. I mean, I used to when I was a kid. It was a lot easier. It seemed like I could fold right in half. But it's not as fun as you'd think. Yeah, up in Vermont. I don't know what you thought Vermont looked like, but hopefully I didn't disappoint. What's up, little one? Get a good snack in? So the crazy thing is to see this baby's 5 days old, and this mare is going to be due very soon. And the fact that if this is 5 days old, there's basically one that size in that other mare. It is absolutely wild. The second they come out, you can't believe they fit there. Stretching. My dogs are on the other side and they do look weird too. That's a good one, but. These are Clydesdales. Little 5-day Clydesdale. It's a good time to just keep talking, I guess. Pine needles on my neck? No. She's probably gonna come up eventually. They're so much fun to watch. I'm glad you enjoyed. Fuck, that was rude. Come here, little one. Hi, honey. How are you, baby? Want some scratches? You want to be loved on? No, so the dad's not lighter. They're just born lighter, and then they darken up. When she sheds out, and underneath it will be all darker. I have absolutely seen a horse fart and cough at the same time. What happened, horse? This little baby? Lebanon. New England's gorgeous. Ooh, that's a good shot. Look good there, babe. Thanks, guys. So we do own mom and dad. Dad's name is Striker. It's actually got a really ridiculous name, but we call him Striker. No, I did not teach him. I have sold, like, this big mare had a sister who came out half white and half brown, instead of these, like, dark. That was, like, all over. And I ended up selling her because I was looking for. How much is she worth? Well, it's going to just depend on a couple things. She's easily over $5,000 right now. Because it costs a lot to get these little buggers on the ground and stuff. What the fuck? No, these are not for racing. Basically, you can show them kind of looking like a knockoff version of Budweiser. These are not gonna race, they're not gonna rodeo. And I don't rehome them unless I, like, really don't seem to think that one of them's going with it. I'm Itsamandalee. This little thing's name is Violet. and her mom's name is Vivian. And then over here, you guys be sure to follow along, because this one is Bailey, which is Vivian's mother, and she is due next month. So she's got a foal about this size in her, because this foal is only 5 days old. If you scroll back on my lives collection, you can actually see the night that she was born. I don't know why it had to be the one night that was -2 degrees Fahrenheit out, but it was. Sucked. Hi, Big Mama. You are so fucking over it. Yes, it's the same breed as Budweiser, but I have different genders. So Budweiser only likes to have boy horses who are neutered, called geldings, and I only like having mares, which are females. She's gonna knock you guys over. Come here. Yeah, don't do that. What are those? Oh, come here, honey. There you go. She hasn't really laid down since we've been out here. You just want to poke it so fucking bad. I prefer my broadcasting on YouTube. It's they actually save all the lives, so you guys can go back and rewatch them. But also, so this is Grandma. You can rewatch it. So. Itsamandalee is where I'm pretty much all over Universal. There's links in the bio. There's also links to how I pay for them. Come here. Oh, bitch. You're going to be a paw, aren't you? You and that front leg. Love life. Violent Violet. Motherfucker. What the hell was that for? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I just want everybody also to know that if anybody reaches out to you claiming they're me, that's a scam. I don't have the kind of time to even do that sort of thing. I also don't have a Telegram or a WhatsApp or anything along those lines. Or, yeah, any of that stuff. So please do not fall for that sort of shit. It drives me crazy. I hate getting these messages that are like, hey, I think I've been talking to you, but it doesn't seem right. Yeah, no. 5 days old, Megan. She's a little one. She's a little new. We went with Violet. These are Clydesdales. That's a little baby Clydesdale. Oh, nice. I came out here with the intentions of cleaning some stuff up, but it hasn't been going all that well. Yep, the one on the other side is due in a month, so I'll be very excited. They'll be half sisters, but also aunt and niece. So this big one on the far side is Bailey, and this is Vivian, her daughter, and then this is Violet, her daughter. One donkey do. Is their gestational date the same as horses, 320 to 360 averaging? Yeah, I'm not going to give out my information. I thought donkeys took a little bit longer too, but I will not give out my cell phone number on here. So I am not a traffic light operator. Yeah, 3 generations, and I'm really hoping to keep going from there. Yes, you can technically drink horse's milk. I don't drink any milk. Oh, you're gonna crash landing. No, maybe. I think it might be time to bring your mom inside so you can rest. I think we have to bring her in. She wants to lay down, and it's kind of gross out here, so we're gonna do that. This is going to be no fun because as much fun as you think fighting with a baby horse is, it's very hard to explain to them that you're not trying to kill them. Oh no, I'm too late. Yes, they'll darken up when she gets older. Hey baby, come on. Here you go, a little bit longer. Just so you can get in. Yeah, that's fine. Whoa, that's rough. Okay, come here. Come on. Come on. Her mom's gonna be a little confused when she has to go in. And she's like, we literally spent all day out yesterday. Well, it wasn't melting yesterday, so it was all dry. So, whoa. This way. Snakes are more caring mothers. Jesus Christ. Christ, Vivian. You've gotten bad nicknames before, Vivian. Whatever piss poor reason, Vivian did not seem to give a shit that her baby was not with her. Kai, get out of here. Yeah. 5 days old and your fucking mom doesn't care. It's nice. Classy. Bad mom. Did you just throw a hissy fit? You have to be a mom for a little bit. The fuck? Eat your grass and shut up. Oh my gosh. That is exactly what she's doing. She's throwing a hissy fit. Jeez. That's not very normal behavior, but... Okie dokie, I'm gonna head off for now and I will talk to you guys later now that they are locked up. Yeah, I'm really mean to them. That's why my horse just left her 5-day-old filly out alone. What, do you want to be with her? This is Bailey, the mom. But I will talk to you guys later. Hi, baby.